Got my heated blanket. I'm writing about buttholes. My son's playing his video. Just a regular Thursday at work. Hi, I'm Krista, and this is What It's Like, a series where I take you along with me to experience things you've always been curious about. And in this episode, you're gonna see what it's like to work at BuzzFeed for a day. So I've been a writer at BuzzFeed for almost 5 years. I started as a parenting writer, but then my role kind of evolved to do a lot of other different things. And now I write a lot about trending news. What is trending news? Well, it's BuzzFeed. It's just basically anything that's going viral on the internet. And yes, I am one of those people who writes the silly quizzes that you love to take when you're bored or when you just can't sleep in the middle of the night. And a lot of times they're about cheese. I like cheese, okay? A lot of people see what goes on behind the scenes in the video department and what the producers do, but no one ever gets to see what it's like to work in editorial. So without further ado, let's get to it. So right now there's a pandemic, obviously, and we are all working from home, but I felt like I was going to be doing everyone a disservice if I didn't show the inside of the building. So I set aside some time because I have been needing to come into the office to pick up some packages and a charging cord that I very much have been needing. So I figured I would show you guys really quickly while I'm in there what the office looks like, because I know a lot of people are probably curious. If you can't tell by the weather and all the tickets on the cars, I'm in LA. Masks and gloves are mandatory, and I had to sign up for a time slot to come in ahead of time. Krista Torres, It is a complete ghost town. This is where I sit a lot of the times. This is the famous wall where everyone takes pictures for Instagram. It's by the mailroom. That's the stages. So we would eat lunches out here. That is the canteen. And then this is another building. And then here is the reception building. Here you check in, front door. This is my desk. Here's some packages for me. I don't know why I have a stick head of JWoww. Here's an award I got. And yeah, each office has a different fun little name. Clearly you can see that no one is here right now. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Everything's pretty much shut down, but like I said, it's a get in, get out type of thing, so I didn't want to walk around too much. I've got my packages and now I'm gonna head home. It's 9:58 and I have to log on to work at 10 a.m. so I got 2 minutes. Psych, just kidding, it's like 7 a.m. But I'm not up this early because I have to work. I'm actually up this early because I have a kid and I have to wake him up for school. But like if you didn't have a kid, you could totally roll out of bed at 9:58 and start your work. So this morning here, I'll be making him breakfast, getting him ready for school, and I'm usually a zombie until I can like work out and get in the shower. All right, I'm showered, I feel better. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to put makeup on. I mean, at this point, you guys have now seen me looking like a wet toad, so what's really the point? So far, here's my OOTD and my dirty mirror. We've got a Thor shirt that's really wrinkly, but it's clean. And some shorts that are a little too big for me. So I don't really have like a desk or a designated area that I work at from home, and that's exactly how I worked in the office. I never sat at my desk. They had tons of couches and little areas around the office that you could sit at, so I'm just used to that. So I kind of just like moved to different spots during the day and work from there. Right now I'm at my kitchen table. So in the mornings, the first thing that I usually will do is check my emails. I get tons of PR emails every day, and there's usually just a lot of stuff that I have to sort through and check through every morning. However, this Thursday is our bi-weekly all hands, which is a meeting that we have with Jonah and the whole company just to kind of keep us up to date on everything that's going on.
Scrappiest, most sad DIY lunches.
I have 3 things I'm working on today. An article about my IUD experience. By the time you guys see this video, this actual article should already be published. So if you haven't seen it, be sure to go check it out. I made a little video with it too. Right, and later on I'm gonna be writing an article about shaving your butthole. So also check that out for some tips. And then if I have time, I'm gonna do some research to figure out if chainsaws were really first invented to be used during childbirth. I hope not. So here's what I grabbed from the kitchen while I'm working on it. So when we were in the BuzzFeed office, we used to get unlimited soda and LaCroix, and I developed a bad LaCroix addiction. So now I have to buy LaCroix like every week. These are the flavors I have this week, and some Mountain Dew, because you know, I need me some dew and some caffeine. Okay, so I finished the IUD post and I'm going to drop it in for edits now. The way our system works is we use Slack. There's different editing shifts, and so an editor will grab it and give us edits, and then we will send it to a layer who will submit it for publishing. Seeing Elvis and Grandma Gladys on the fridge helps me get through every single day. And there's one other thing. I'm not going for the vodka today, but Double Bubble is like my addiction. It's my favorite thing. I eat like, I don't know, 80 pieces a day. And now I have to go to a bi-weekly traffic meeting that obviously is over Zoom, but it's where we kind of just discuss things that are working well online and what things are gaining traffic, all that good stuff. So that's about an hour. So the meeting's done. I turned my camera off because I feel like I look disgusting today, but now I feel like I can't focus. So I'm going to do what I do when I can't focus, which is still technically work, but it's scroll through TikTok and watch funny videos, but also look for good content at the same time.
Yeah, don't mess with me. I'll beat the crap out of you.
So my mindless scrolling was actually good because I found a lot of people who were sharing their favorite celebrity interview experiences, and a lot of them are really funny. So I think it would be funny to round them up and make an article out of it. So what I will do is I will pitch it in the Slack, and then once it gets approved, I will claim it in an email so that no one else writes about it. And then I will also add that to my list of things to work on. You can pretty much write whatever you want. Like, a lot of people love doing quizzes all the time and then different types of posts. So about every week I have a one-on-one check-in with my boss. The one I was supposed to have today actually got moved to tomorrow, which is totally fine because I have a lot of stuff to work on. Like right now, where I need to transcribe an interview that I did with a doctor about how to properly shave your butthole.
1 hour later.
So I'm done transcribing the interview, but I need a mental break. Also, my son is done with school, so he's probably going to be coming in at any minute and bugging me. Did you break something?
No.
Oh.
Just get this.
Oh, I thought you broke an ornament. Are you done with your classes then?
Yeah.
Oh, you jinxed that. You actually broke an ornament, Evan. I can make you a quesadilla. How about that?
No.
Spaghetti.
No.
Did you brush your teeth? Because you're breasting.
Your breast stinks too, but you don't hear me yapping about it.
Got my heated blanket. I'm writing about buttholes. My son's playing his video. Just a regular Thursday at work. I'm technically off work. Lacey Chabert, the girl from Mean Girls, is doing this like holiday virtual get together thing where she answers questions. So I'm gonna log into that. All right, you guys, that was BuzzFeed editorial in a nutshell during a pandemic. And remember, I am open to experiencing a lot of different things. So if there's something that you're really curious about that you want me to experience before you decide to do it, let me know in the comments. And please subscribe.